Hey, the rain dissipated. Pretty cool. Now up here is the Tractor Supply, where I bought my friend Bob that trailer. That was all meant to be that day. It was pretty cool on how I found that trailer right up the road from where he lives. And West Virginia, this Tractor Supply store is one of the few stores that doesn't require you to go up to DMV and get a tag. So your typical Tractor Supply store in Virginia or Maryland, you got to pay for the trailer. They'll give you the title, and then you got to go up to the DMV and get a tag before you can take that trailer. They won't give you a trailer. You can't, otherwise you're stuck. It's so bad. So basically, you're going to spend a day going to get the trailer, then you're going to spend a day going to the DMV, then you're going to spend a day to go get back the trailer. The allegation there, they don't care. They just give you a temporary tag, and you go figure it out on your own whenever you want to figure it out. They're not worried about it. That's pretty cool. Oh, the Charlestown, West Virginia, it's so grown up. It's exploded in growth. And so many people that work in the DC metro area, they live out here because it's a lot less money. But, anymore, I don't know. It's still less money than where I live. But I can probably guarantee you, you're spending $400,000, if not $500,000, for a pretty respectable home. Do you find one for $300,000? I don't know. I'm not in this latest market, but and they'll see a ton of growth and everything else up here further up. And there's Motel 6. Would you stay at a Motel 6? So wasn't Motel 6 supposed to be $6 for a room? There's no way that's still the same story. And years ago, that was a Chevy dealer, if I remember right. Not anymore. And this is how we got up to go to the CMA Martinsburg Chevrolet Toyota to go by that Camaro Z28 that day. Boy, I tell you, time just goes by so quickly. It's just beyond believable. I mean, really, this thing here is it is so peppy. And, fireworks. Who would ever imagine the Guerrilla Fireworks? Look how big that place is. You got to be selling a lot of fireworks if you make any money out of that. Yeah, we go up to Martinsburg, you go 9 west here and get up that whole area. And that's, once again, a lot of people that live in this, work in this DC government job, DC defense contractors, all these people, they move out in this area up here to get away from the rat race and have a decent home. Can you blame them? And then Charlestown Racetrack is right over the hill here. So if you want to come up here to Charlestown and go gambling, that's 24/7, 7 days a week. Horse races are different. I've only been there, I think, once. And that was like probably 40 years ago. I mean, yeah, wow, right? Wow. Yeah, I don't need to get the gambling addiction. I got enough challenges. I don't need to go do that. And people know. I'm sure people have friends, family. They go and do that stuff. The horse racing, the gambling, the casinos. Oh, man. There's some people that get themselves into serious trouble with that stuff, too. This thing right here. I mean, I'm telling you, man. I'm not embellishing here. I mean, I'm not even getting on this thing. It just rock and rolls. And it just soaks up the bumps so well. And, all you're hearing from me today, see here? This is going to be all new housing. Major, just, you got on this road here, is all major new developments being built left and right. So, you're just hearing from me today and how I've been in that Chevy Bison mid-sized truck all week, and how now I'm in this bigger truck. It's radically different. I mean, it is just so cool. I don't know today, if I worked out of that Bison today, if I would have even gone, I don't think I'd even made to Winchester. I think I've been more on the page like Ed said, it's over. Because it's just the fatigue of driving. Because right now I've already driven a good 150 miles. So this will be a 200-mile day with me going to probably over 250 miles. I'll be driving to Winchester to see my buddies at Timbrook. So, but having this adaptive cruise control and the body posture and the truck absorbs the bumps better than the Bison does because it's a bigger platform truck. So you don't get beat up as much. So the driver fatigue isn't as radical. And there you go. So how much are those townhouses? I would think those would be 200, 250. Like, yes, 200, 250. I don't think it'd be 300, 350. But, I don't know. I have no idea. But out here in Charlestown, got to be careful on how you price your homes, because otherwise people aren't going to drive as far out to get them. The thing is, you pay a lot of money for a house out here between the fuel and tolls and everything else, aggravation. You're not saving yourself any money if you're commuting. Now, if you're teleworking, that's a whole different ball game. Remote working. Whoever thought that would be the norm of so many things? Because all the farmers just hold on to their land, and then eventually one day they sell it and they cash out, and they're rich. They're rich. There's a cop. There's a posing radar, right? So if you see how this road is split, and there's two major lanes each way, they're going to continue this. You're going to see up here how it's a major construction project that they're working on to expand this road all the way into Virginia. So it's going to be a 4-lane highway, 4 lanes, 2 lanes each way. Look how beautiful that land is. Just beautiful. Clouds hanging out over the mountains. We gotta go to 1 lane now. And my adaptive here, see, it'll take care of me not having to touch this brake. And it'll adjust the speed to whatever these people are doing, we hope, as we crash into them. And this thing will tell you to overtake if you're not behaving. Hey, there's a nice little trailer, right? There's the adoption center for the people that have to sadly give up their dogs and cats. They're animals, so it's a sad day. This place up here on the right, it burned down so many years ago, and now it's they rebuilt it, I believe. This restaurant here, because how new it looks, but I think it's smaller. All the truckers that come through here. And this is what I'm talking about. See right here? It's where it starts. So they're bulldozing all the land, regrading all the land to turn this into, this will eventually be 2 lanes one way. And this will eventually won't have opposing traffic, and over there will be the other part. Or do they eliminate this road and they go all out and build? I don't think so. I don't know. But I really don't know. Honestly can't say if they're kind of building a bypass. So if you're the landowner out here, do they come in your backyard? Probably. Look at that place up there. Yeah, look at that. So that guy's farmer guy here, he just lost his field. It's an eminent domain. So it's just become, a byway right here. I'm sure a lot of the locals here will love that. This road is then no longer here. I think they are. I think it's going to be your secondary road over here for local traffic. It's like this little town here. I'm sure people live in this town. People come flying through here all the time. It's interesting. I'm going to get this Jeff Gordon paraphernalia. I was never really a big Jeff Gordon guy, but I like Jeff Gordon, and he did a great job. But there used to be a Jeff Gordon, a break NASCAR, years ago up here at a shop, and I always wondered, oh no, it was Jimmy Johnson. It was a Lowe's car, and I always just puzzled if it was part of the Jimmy Johnson racing team, because it had the number, and it's right up on the right. We're gonna go by it here in a second. And it was so weird because it had NASCAR, truck, trailer, car, like right here. And I was trying to figure out what was that all about. I don't know. There's the typical West Virginia look, right? Anyway, Don's probably saying, wait a second. What do you mean that's a typical West Virginia look? They'd be like, yeah, right. Doesn't the West Virginia folk always get the bad rap, of living out in the woods and having a tooth missing like mac and cheese and, having that type of unique personality? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at this guy here. How do you think he feels? That house right there, where now the major highway is literally in his own backyard. How about that, huh? When he bought that, think he knew that was coming? Doubtful. So this, now, I'd have to say this is where debatable on how that all just played out there. I guess this road, I don't know. See, the locals, how would that work? It's only one way. That'd be very interesting. Now, this restaurant here, I think the COVID put this place out of business. Yeah, how many stories came from that place? Yeah, so now it's weird. They're going to the right side of the road. So what's that all about? That kind of starts to get confusing. But did the eminent domain, Mr. Farmer here, he didn't want to budge. And they went to the right side. Look at the mountains and all. I don't know. Yeah, this is really interesting. All that pipe. And that's nothing. They need a lot more than that up there. If you're the road engineer. As we now come back into Virginia. So, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia. There's another place that I think that COVID put out of business. So, yeah. Maryland, West Virginia. So, for me today, Virginia into Maryland. Then Maryland into Virginia. Then Virginia into West Virginia. And now back into Virginia. And then now I'll be in Virginia the rest of the time. This is where you got to kind of be careful because state boys sometimes will hide up around these little areas here. And then you'll find out the hard way that he's hiding out for you and he'll be giving you a good old ticket. And it's pretty intense. This steering wheel really follows these roads. So when I'm driving on the road, this steering wheel, it pulls on your hand to turn. It's that aggressive. Once again, why Ford didn't do the Blue Cruise, it's because, my guess is because it's tall, it's big, I don't know. But this truck truly drives itself down these roads. I don't have my hand on the steering wheel, and this thing is staying in the road. Now, eventually it's going to tell me to put my hand on the steering wheel. Now, if I had the Blue Cruise, it'd start chirping and making all these freaking noises. But just on this, we're off the Beltway, we're off the main big roads. And I'm just sharing with you on how this thing truly, and this is where I say, this is where the driver fatigue, it helps you go further and longer. So watch this here. I have my hand near, but look at the steering wheel. Look at this. It's steering through, and watch me get my hand on the steering wheel. Look at this here. It is steering through this corner. Now this guy here, the truck is well aware this guy just did this, which we got a cop up here, so here's what it's saying. Get a little crazy, and the cop comes to see you. Young kid right there. All right, so now you're going up a hill, and that's I'm camp-sized enough that everybody watching this video. So this truck here, I am not even trying to make this thing go fast. Well, this guy here, don't know what that's all about, but we'll take it. big old truck pulls going on out here. Ah! Yeah, if I had the kid with me, if I had my daughter with me, I'd probably go by there and check it out. As they get the good old truck pull going on, I'll enter this, right? Yeah. So let's see what's going on here. And we're going back. We'll see that maybe a little better. Yeah, I think some rednecks are out there now. Rednecks? You calling us truck pulling guys rednecks? No, I wouldn't call you that. You're good old country boys. That's the better way to say it, right? You're good old country boys. That's having a good old time with your coal burners, tractors, trucks, all that stuff. Yeah, that would be fun to go check it out. And it's a rainy day. What more perfect a day environment for the tractor truck pull than rain and mud? I mean, come on. Is that like the best scenario you can get? Who's the real digger, right? Who has the real tires? Who has the real machine that can handle it? Oh, even out in the country, you get the slow pokes. Hey, look at that old barn there. Old house. Right next to the main road. As other major developments being built right up here on the left. We got the left-hand driver that doesn't really want to rock and roll. They got a brand new traffic signal being put up because, look at this here. You have no hands. No hands. You're going through a corner. I mean, is that just awesome or what? All right, let's get over here. We got a guy here that's got a problem. And the problem is they don't want to go the speed limit. They don't want to hang with everybody else. But yeah, whole new housing developments being built right up here. So where do you think that's going to be? What do you think the prices of homes? My guess, $500,000 homes. We're in Virginia now. We're near Winchester. So this ain't the poor man's per se anymore area. This whole area has exploded as well. Another nice thing about these bigger trucks is this thing has a big ass fuel tank. This truck here, it'll have over 500-mile range when I fill it up. Now, sure, when you fill it up, you're like, ooh, ah. But the thing is, you can go a long way. You go into these smaller trucks, you're going to have a vehicle that goes a little over 300 miles. So for this truck here, what's really nice is you can, for me, like I can work on this truck and get 2 days without having to get gas. You hear this thing? I mean, it's just so much, and I'm not pushing it. I'm just getting going. Are you sick of it? Did I just talk you out of a Chevy Bison into a Ford Ranger or a Ford Raptor? I would have to say the Ford F-150 Raptor. I think that overall, if I had to have if I'm like not able to have many cars, I'm gonna have a full-size truck. Absolutely. Timbrook Honda, can I get in and get out without buying a damn thing? And now the parking spots are all taken. Why? Because people are buying things. That's why. Interesting. My good friend Jeff that works at this dealership, he's got connections, and you know that Frederick Harley going out of business, I would think Skyline Harley would kind of pick up on that. I don't know. That'll be interesting to see if the Skyline Harley guys get the joy of the failure, or I should say the loss of Frederick Harley. All right, here we are. And all the spots. I mean, this guy in this one truck, he didn't park very well. Or since he didn't park, is this guy leaving? This guy's leaving to make my life a little easier. Yeah, he's leaving. Oh, I wish I would have videoed a little earlier. That guy's crawling in his Jeep. That's a major project. And hello? Is anybody home? Hello? Oh my goodness. This is nice. Got the rain guards. So like leave Keefy boy in here for a little bit. He's got ventilation. If it starts raining, doesn't get rained on. How about that idea, huh? Isn't that nice? What does the Keefy boy say to that? Yeah, I'd let him in, but it's so much work. If I take him in on a leash, he'll go play it for everybody. What, you guys think it's quitting time? What is it, quitting time?
Yeah, I got a celebration of life.
Okay, that's great. I said, that's great. Okay.
Yes, sir. Have fun.
Somebody's getting married this weekend.
Are they?
No, I thought Jimmy was getting married or something.
Oh.
That's
no.
May.
I know one of Jeff's friends is getting married. He has 5 Jeff's off, too.
Okay.
People coming and going, man. You know.
I know. All right, man. Hey, have a great day. Yep. All right, there you go. I could have sworn that Jimmy, the finance guy, is getting married. But maybe that's June or something. I can't keep track of everything, can I? Too much stuff going on as we hear at Timbrook Honda. Okay. When you have lots of toys, you got lots of things to sell. Right? That's the whole idea, right? There's 1000X. I need to be at home putting all my accessories on. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm here and visiting my buddies once again. There he is. The guy with the camera in his hand all the time. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Where is Mr. Jack? Jack in today? Oh, wow. It's only Bill Man, huh? Chris Man's here. Bill Man's back there. How you doing? Hey, you want an apple pie? I got apple pie.
I'm good. I just finished one not too long ago.
We'll see if Bill wants apple pie. Is he an apple pie guy? Maybe he is. Hey, want apple pie? Hey, how you doing, Jimmy? Want apple pie?
I mean, I don't not want apple pie.
You want one?
I'll take one. Just handing them out.
Okay. There you go. Here we go. So now Bill's got some cool paraphernalia, or does he? Wow. I mean, he's got this stuff. Wow, look at this. Man, so you were quite the NASCAR guy.
Yeah, no.
Wow. Who was?
Somebody was. I bought a lot of stuff. I bought a lot of cards, a lot of sports cards, and this
Yeah.
guy had all this stuff too.
So you bought it, but I mean, but what's...
Yeah, it came along with it. He didn't want it anymore.
Oh, wow.
I said, if you don't want it, I'll take it. You know,
That's
I
awesome.
haven't paid for it. You know what I mean?
You know, I know that. I get it.
But
Well, that's cool, man. I like it. So,
Zippo.
oh, wow.
That's a Zippo.
Man.
That's probably worth $60. Right
Exactly.
there. Look,
Right. Yeah.
I don't use.
Yeah,
What?
man. Has it ever been
Look at that.
used?
Yeah, I think it has because there's no fluid in it.
No, it's never been used. Look at that. Look at that
has
white. No, hell no.
Oh yeah, well then
It's brand new.
I don't know why.
I definitely want that.
It won't light.
Well, because there's no fluid in it. You don't want to leave fluid in it. It's all, staying there.
Yeah, yeah.
That is awesome, man. This is so
That's
cool.
A collector's.
I know. That's why I came out here to see.
But all
Because,
this stuff is collector's.
yeah, right.
I don't have any use for it.
Yeah, I know. Well, you put it on
Yeah.
you put it on
So I had-
Facebook.
I
So-
had cards,
Yeah,
and I sold all the cards.
that's all right. I'm not worried about that.
This is a
Yeah.
mug. Mug.
Now, did you used to be a NASCAR guy?
No.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
a mug.
that's awesome. Yeah, I want it, man. So this thing here, here's the new Honda Transit Alp 750. It's a good looking bike. Have you ridden it, Lance?
It's pretty good.
You like it?
This one, I've heard we only put together a couple weeks back.
Yeah, it's sharp. It's a good price. Good price bike too. But what would you get? If the money's not the factor, you're gonna buy this, you're gonna buy that. I mean, money's not the factor, sincerely.
I'm buying that one,
Yeah, right, exactly. This doesn't have electronic suspension.
Well, I'm not worried. I would buy the one that's without the.
Yeah, well, I've owned it. It's radically different.
I don't care
But
about
this
that.
doesn't have electronic suspension. There's no way. No way. This is a $9,900 motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
This
mean,
one does run. The motor's strong. Though. Like it's,
is it?
It's fast. Adam.
It looks good.
I know Adam's been wishing that he bought this instead of his.
How does it sound?
In the transit.
Does the Honda sound? Does the African Twin sound better?
It sounds kind of like that.
Does it?
Raps a little higher.
Yeah.
It's not like it's the same kind of thump like that inline twin sound.
Which one would you take? Would you? Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I think
Well, the technology. So does this have the different ride modes? That's huge. Like when I went home, I rode that bike on wet grass.
Right.
And I rode it.
Right.
And I put it in gravel mode.
Yeah.
And so she tried to bust out, but she
I
wouldn't.
don't know if that one does or not, does
And
it?
so, and that's huge because I was able to ride this thing around my property in wet grass.
Yeah, with the traction control.
Because those tires those are the worst in the world.
Right.
And so, if I didn't have traction control, it would have, I would have been down.
Right.
So, if that doesn't,
That's what I need.
yeah, exactly. So if this doesn't have traction control, but all you do is turn it on. It'll tell you over here. You get the screen, so use your screen. And yeah, so I'm sure it has it. Standard. Oh, so there. Standard mode. Let's see which one it is. Function. It's always a challenge to figure out. Oh, mode. There it is. Look, rain, gravel. Oh, so it has it. That's impressive. That's very impressive. So this motorcycle definitely a great price bike.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for somebody out there, this is really
Sweet.
that's really impressive for this to have that technology in it.
Oh, yeah, it is a sweet bike.
Wow. Yeah. Don't make nothing. Oh, should I bought this? But no, I want the bigger bike.
Right.
Because you're on the open road, the heavier bike, you want the weight on the open road.
Yeah.
Because you're on the open road, you're a light bike, you really get kicked around. So, but that's really bad. I don't think this is gonna last. I think it'd be gone.
The ones under waters.
That would be sold pretty quick.
Wow. But is it tubeless tires? Tube or tubeless?
This is the reason why I buy that.
That's an African twin.
Get out of here. I saw that the other day. And that guy, so that's African twin? Get out of
Yeah.
here. No way.
That's it.
But is it the sport or the non-sport?
This was the last year, the 2 years back model.
But is
I
it
think.
the highest end or lowest end? Do you even know?
I would say that's probably the one without electronic
Because
suspension.
it's lighter.
Yeah. But you would.
Wow.
The electronic
That's huge.
suspension
Yeah.
is like.
Oh heck yeah.
That's
That's a
huge.
that's a wild man. That's a guy like you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, but here's the question: does this have tubeless? Yeah. You have the crash and burn. You do the Evil Knievel stuff. Yeah. You want to be the Evil Knievel.
I know.
You know the death defying. Did you know? I never knew this till years back. That Evil Knievel would drink before he jumped.
Because he knows what's
He was trashed. He was trashed in so many ways.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why he survived. Because he's just right, exactly right, right. He would. I think he drank. I don't know if he drank whiskey, bourbon. I don't know what he was. So anyways, you never answered the question. Is this a tube or tubeless? Do you know?
I think it's tubes.
Then that sucks. I mean, if it's tubed, it's tubed. Nope. Because I bought a Honda After Twin a few years ago, and it was Murphy's Law. I go take it out in the back roads, and it's tubed, flat tire. Guess what?
Yours is too?
Yeah, well, the lower model is tubed. This year for 2024, the lower and the higher are both tubeless. But once you go out back roading, if you get a screw in a tube tire, you're screwed. You take the word literally, you're screwed. Yeah. You can't go plug it.
I take everyone's takeoffs home with me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you go tubing, glue them all together. Get the collection of tubes, then have triple, quadruple tubes, and then patch them all up and glue them all together. Right. And there's your motorcycle tubers. Right. Yeah, that would be a first. You guys are. There you go. Right.
In all seriousness,
Yeah.
how you fix the tension tube problem, like in heating flats like that?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going over a nail or something that you're screwed.
Yeah. Right.
But what we did when we raced off-road stuff, is we would take the stock tube out. I'd buy a heavy-duty tube, but I'd take the stock tube and I'd cut it down the center and cut the valve stem out of it and wrap it around the tube that you put in there and then inflate it. And basically, you're going to pinch the outer layer of the tube before it'll pinch the inner layer. And if you really don't want it to pinch, when you put the two together, you put baby powder on the inside of the outer tube and you get them to slide against each other. So
Oh, neat. Yeah.
That's how you. Also,
Yeah.
it'll keep it from
The back.
Yeah.
The back wooden techniques, right? That's what that is.
No, honestly, what it was is when this was Shenandoah, we had an off-road race team,
Yeah.
and it was actually the factory Honda Off-Road, GNCC, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And so a lot of the stuff that we had to do was the bike had to survive. So we would do this stuff, and they had we used to have, there was a guy that owned it had 100 acres over here in Middletown. So we go out there testing stuff.
Yeah.
So you're testing rims, tires, stuff. It's got to make it through a 3-hour race. And necessarily doesn't have to be the most powerful bike. It's just got to be bulletproof. So any way to not have to change the tire. And this is before like the nooses and stuff like that got real good for the tires.
Yeah.
They used to fly apart too, and the nooses would chunk up.
Right.
Now they've got the rubber and stuff, and they've got a lube that you can put on, and the noose doesn't come apart inside the tire.
Yeah.
Oh, the actual foam field?
They have a foam foot tire. But we used to take, because you're running 8 pounds instead of 14 or 15 pounds because you needed to bite over rocks and hit the stones
Yeah.
and stuff. On
Right.
it. And so to keep it from pinching, we would take another tube, cut it in half, wrap it around the tube, put baby powder in between it, and then you could run 8 pounds and you smash the rim for it and pinch the tube.
Wow. So that was a trick of the trade of racing.
Racing.
It came from Honda race team to tell you how to do that.
Well,
You didn't.
kind of developed it because it's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah.
The R.
You know,
The,
whenever you're supposed to finish the race,
yeah.
and the guy gets a flat tire, and you just spent almost probably 15 grand for the weekend between the tractor trailer, paying the driver, paying like 10 people to go down and be strategically around the course. They got to know what's going on. You got your 2 mechanics or your drivers that are in there. I mean, it's expensive to go down and not finish the race. You know?
Right. Yeah. True.
We had that.
True.
Yeah.
And they always put him last in line because they always knew he was going to crash. He was the last. He was a Dire Straits rider. So they figured, let's let every other guy crash, and we'll let you be the crash, right? Let me see show me your body. Show my YouTubers what you've been through.
Oh, you want to see it?
Come on,
You
man.
gotta
Let me
pay
see
for
it.
this now.
Come on, look at this guy. He's crazy. Crazy. Look at he's got. Look at this stuff. This is just part of his body. What was that crash?
That was, what was that? That was actually a drunk driver hit me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't drunk that
Right.
My head's been busted open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to pull drop my drawers for nothing, but I will. No, but I got like on this side I got all scarring from broken hip being repaired. This side I got titanium femur from knee to hip.
Yeah, it sounds like the Terminator movie.
This one I
They're
lost
gonna be.
my tricep, so I have 2 biceps now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a Jeep Wrangler rolling at 100 miles an hour.
So it wasn't even all motorcycle. It was all everything. Everything. He's just a walk. You're just a walking disaster.
I actually don't know how to ride a
He's
motorcycle.
good on 2 wheels. Don't give him 4.
Oh, that's good.
No, I rank them all the same.
Yeah. And you still haven't learned.
Hey, you know what? It's fun.
Okay. What do you think of that, Lance? Will you pass on
They
that?
also say there's something wrong with
I'm good. I don't
All right.
I wrecked a skateboard yesterday, and that was hard for me for the
No, it does hurt. I'm 35 now, so it does
Yeah.
hurt.
You're just a youngster. Wait till you hit your 50s. That's when all that
I
stuff's.
thought I would have figured this thing out by now. I wouldn't be crashing so much, but I crash more now.
I'm not 50, but I'll tell you, at 40, that ground is not any softer than that.
No, hell no. But when you hit 50, all those components are going to start even feeling more worn
By
out.
50, I need 2 hip replacements, both of them done again.
Wow.
The ones
Hey,
that are done.
it's the number 1 Honda powerhouse here at Timbrook Honda. Here's the number 1 mechanic sitting here in front of you. They go out and test it and ride it, and he'll tell you if it's really good or not. He'll defy death to tell you it's worth buying it, right? All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut it off. What do you got? Oh yeah, is that him? Is this your stethoscope? Let's go put it on here. Put your stethoscope on and listen to him, right?
One motorcycle up, and he bends the valve.
I know, I get it. What'd that come out of?
632,
632. What's that?
big block, Chevy.
Oh, a Chevy. Now we're talking cars. Okay. That's,
This was in one of the mud trucks. Made down.
oh, I you guys have the frickin' poles. Truck poles are up here at Berryville.
Are they?
Right now.
Wheelies by them.
Yeah.
Pick up some chicks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, go by. I mean, surely.
All them girls wear them 40 shorts to the fair.
There you go. So, yeah. So,
I'm gonna ride some wheelies past
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, really, the big truck pull is going on right now.
Yeah.
And what better day to do it? It rains.
Is that when they do the tractors and stuff?
I guess it's packed up there. That's where everybody is.
There's an excellent